Monticello Career Force Center Virtual Career Fair. My name is Tim Zipoy. I'm with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, a partner here at the Monticello Career Force Center, and I have the fortune of being the moderator for our session today. I certainly want to thank you for attending, and I also want to quickly thank our event planning partners, specifically that's Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development, and along with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, and Kelly and Linda and Adam. Thank you so much for joining us. And whether it's your first job, your next job, or your last job, you've come to the right place for resources and information, maybe a little hope and inspiration along the way too, that you can get the information you need today to start your new job tomorrow. With that said, I'd sure like to give a little bit of introduction as we go. We've got representatives from 4 great Central Minnesota companies that are here today. They're excited to engage us and to inform us and to inspire us with regard to the message that they want to share about career opportunities at their companies. I'm really excited to do some quick introduction. Want to tell you that with Tolomatic, we've got Becca, Scott, and John, and they'll be introducing themselves along with Atlas Staffing. Welcome to Emily Lindberg. And with Cintas, we have Kelsey Brempel. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'll have the fortune of speaking with regard to Cassia in the sense that their company representative called us a little earlier this morning to report that she wasn't feeling well. So it gives me an opportunity to really share information about Cassia, a company that I'm very familiar with and happy to share more with you about. And so again, we are very happy to have you as job seekers here. We're very excited to have good business opportunities and career opportunities that we get to discuss with you today. And we'd like to hear more from you as far as job seekers and the questions that you might have. We think that you've made a wise decision to invest an hour or so with us in our event today. So we want to certainly make it worth your while. And we'd like to hear your feedback and your questions. So please chat box feature as we go for questions that you have of Tolomatic and with Atlas Staffing and Cintas and Cassia. So with those things said, I'm going to jump right in. And remember, my name's Tim. I'm here at the Monticello Career Force Center. And remember, too, that we're open. We're open by appointment Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. It's as easy as grabbing your phone and calling us at 763-271-3700, 763-271-3700. 3,700. We can give you the help that you need, whether it be first job, next job, or last job. We're here at your service. So that is what I wanted to say to get us going. And then we have an agenda, and we're going to hear from these companies kind of separately, and then I'm going to circle back to them collectively at the end as well. Our first guest presenters will be coming from the company Tolomatic. They're in Hamel. They're on Highway, well, just, I was about to say on Highway 55, but I know that Highway 55 rolls through Hamel. They're a great area company. So with those things, I'd like to hand the ball first off to say, good morning, Becca Skelly. Glad you're here. And please take the ball and help us learn about exciting career opportunities at Tolomatic. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, good morning. So I am the HR generalist here at Tolomatic, and we, like Tim said, are located right off of Highway 55, kind of right behind the Medina Entertainment Center. And we have quite a few different positions and opportunities here. So we are a manufacturing company, kind of in the business of automation. So we are a privately held company, family owned. We've been owned by the same family for over 65 years now. We have grown quite a bit. We're at 230 employees here at our Hamel facility. And what we do is we are in the business of kind of like linear motion. So we build actuators, we do some power transmission things. And so John will talk a little bit on the next slide about the open positions we have in the production area, and then we'll talk a little bit about positions we have in materials and machining.
Okay, for open positions, we have them in our machine shop. I should back up. I'm John Sufka. I am the production or assembly manager. We also have Scott McKee, who is our machine shop manager. So we have a full machine shop in-house. Like Becca was talking about, we make actuators. So our products go into all kinds of different equipment out in the field for anything that produces or runs where they need to move something. So our machine shop, they're looking for machinists on second and third shift. We have 3 shifts that work in the machine shop. area. And then they have machine operators. They're looking for all 3 shifts. Those are people that would help out on the machines to load, unload, and do some basic measurements, making sure the parts are right. In my area, in production associates, we run 2 shifts, and we're looking for associates in both first and second shift. And then we also have a materials group who helps us to transfer a lot of the materials, a lot of the parts that we use, a lot of the products that we build. They're also looking for help on first shift. Some of the areas that, what we're looking for is somebody that has mechanical aptitude, maybe have a little bit better mechanical understanding. You have good attention to detail. You want to work in a positive, friendly, customer-oriented team atmosphere that we have here. Like Becca said, we are owned by the Tolles family and have been for 65 years. It's an area that if you're looking for some place to come and grow, to learn processes, you're able to follow your procedures, the job packets. There's a lot of room to grow here, and we're looking for people to come in. We have a lot of business going on right now. We're supplying all kinds of different industries, all the way from food service and medical, all the way up to automotive industries and anything in between. So I don't know if, Becky, you want to cover the benefits, or you want me to?
Yeah, no, I can talk a little bit about the benefits. So, and with regards to the positions, as far as shift goes, we do have some different shift differentials depending what shift you would be working on. And then with the benefits, so most of these things you'd be eligible for either the first of the month after you've been with us for 30 days or the first of the month after you've been with us for 90 days. So for health insurance, we have a really nice health insurance plan, low deductible. It's mostly a copay based plan, low premiums. Same with dental insurance. And then we do have company sponsored life insurance and company sponsored short-term disability. We do have optional long-term disability for employees to elect if they would like to. We do have paid holidays that employees are eligible for right away. So right now, there's quite a few holidays coming up. And if you were to start with Tolomatic, you'd be eligible for those right away. We do have a PTO plan and then an annual bonus that's discretionary. And as well as for the 401k and profit sharing, we do have those 2 plans. So their eligibility for those would be a bit different as well as far as timeline goes. And then, like John said, we like to help people learn. We like to grow people within the company. So we have educational assistance programs as well to be able to help that. So we've had people who come start with us as a machinist. They were an intern with us as a machinist, went to school, finished that, and then decided they wanted to go back and become a mechanical engineer or manufacturing engineer. So we kind of helped them through school while they worked with us part-time throughout that school during doing an internship, because we want to help people grow and we want people to advance in their career in the way that they have their goals set to, and be able to help with that. So my information is also listed here. So if you are interested in any of our positions or you just have questions on any of our positions, I encourage you to give me a call or send me an email. We also have all of our current openings posted on our website. So tolomatic.com, and then there's a careers tab at the bottom to be able to go on. Right now, all of our positions would be listed. We do as of recent have an applications engineer position open as well that we're looking for, with more of that 4-year degree background there. But yeah, I encourage you to reach out, even if it's just because you want to learn a little bit more about what we do, or you're not familiar with what machining is or with assembly or materials and you just kind of want to know more about if your skill set would fit, give me a call and we can kind of talk through that.
What great information. Thank you so much, Tolomatic. I want to recap a little bit of what I heard, and then I have maybe just a question or two, but thank you for sharing information about this area family-owned company. I think that's something that speaks volume in the sense that it places I think you have a good culture there and that you work well as a team and that every employee matters. It's so much in a family-owned sort of environment. Thank you for sharing that sort of insight. I wonder, Beck or John, if you could help us understand the hours on those different shifts. What are the hours for those shifts?
Yeah, so for in the machine shop, they work 3 different shifts. So their first shift is typically 6 o'clock, and then it goes to 2:30 Monday through Friday. Second shift then comes in right at 2:30. It's usually a couple minutes earlier, and then they go until 10:30. And then third shift, they actually work 4 10-hour shifts. So they start on a Sunday evening, so at like right around 10:30, and then go into the following morning until 6 o'clock. And then they go Monday or that Sunday night through Thursday morning or until Friday morning, if you will. And then they have the 3-day weekend. On the production side, we work Monday through Friday on first shift, 5 8-hour days. So we work 6:30 to 3, Monday through Friday. Second shift is a 4 10-hour shift. So we work 2:50 to 1:20 in the morning, Monday through Thursday, and then they get every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
Thank you for that additional information. Job seekers, sure seems like a lot of different opportunities to join the team there at Tolomatic, and lots of different hours of the day. They're looking for a machinist. They're looking for machine operators, production associates, and material associates. And now just today, we've also learned about an applications engineer position, a degreed position right there at Tolomatic. Job seekers, one interesting thing to make note of is that these business people, these employers are giving you their names, their first and last names. And I want to say thank you first off to those folks for sharing your names and your contacts. And then if you're a job seeker, I encourage you to grab a pen and paper and be writing these names down and learn more about how you can use people's contact information. And maybe it's a way to connect with them through a LinkedIn strategy part of your job search. Lots of different things that we can work on together in a successful job search here at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're at the phone. We're at 763-271-3700, and we can help you with job search strategies and so forth. Wanted to thank again the representatives from Tolomatic. They are, boy, we heard a lot about automation. We talked about advanced technology. And thank you for sharing information about career development and growth opportunities at your company. And also you mentioned that you may have some internship programs. I'm going to circle back on that down the road. But before we leave Tolomatic, I just wanted to quickly ask the question, do you have age requirements there at your company? Most companies, it seems these days, many of them anyway, are looking for those people to be 18 years of age to be considered for employment. But that's not true in every job here in our area. But just wanted to call it out with Tolomatic. Got to be 18 to apply there?
Yes. Yep. So you have to be 18 and then have a high school degree or equivalent to that.
Okay.
And Tim, I'd like to share too, one thing that we didn't talk about. As a manufacturer, we are in a very clean environment, climate controlled year round. And then also we have been deemed an essential business during this whole pandemic. And along with that, we do have a lot of policies and procedures that we have in place out there to keep people safe, keep people distanced, and keeping the whole area sanitized as we keep moving forward. So
thank you, John, for raising those important points. And the first point you made, I certainly want to echo. For those of you thinking about manufacturing, remember that it's not dark, dirty, and dangerous anymore. It's clean, it's efficient, it's advanced, and there is technology in abundance in manufacturing. And remember, too, manufacturing also can mean, yes, work on the production floor, but there are oftentimes front of the house positions, back of the house positions, and everywhere in between in manufacturing. And again, it's not dark, dirty, dangerous. It's challenging. It's innovative. It's laden with automation and technology. And it's companies like Tolomatic that are leading the way right here in our area and offering opportunities to join the team. And thank you, too, for speaking of your, I'm just going to call it pandemic kind of work conditions. And we appreciate the fact that you are taking things seriously and that you've got a clean and cleanly workplace and that you adhere to social distancing and all those things that we're advised to do in the workplace these days. thank you for giving us a bit of confidence in how you do things there at Tolomatic. Thank you for your information. And I'm going to come back to you in the end here again, Tolomatic, but I'm going to give you the ball one more time. Further comments before we move on to our next guest.
Tim, we do have one question.
All
Yes,
right.
I was going to say, so they're asking if you have any part-time positions available at your place.
We typically are looking for the full-time positions. We haven't really had good luck with the part-time. It makes it a little bit harder for us to schedule with our workloads. So right now I would say that's what we're looking for, but I'd still have you, for whoever's asking, get a hold of Becca and we can talk about, you know, your specific case and then understanding what it is that you're looking for.
Great,
Good
thank you.
answer. Good answer. And thank you for the questions. It's just that easy. Put them in the chat box. We'll respond. We'll get the information that you need, and we can learn together as we go today. Thank you, Tolomatic. We'll be back to visit with you near the end of our time together. We have the chance now to talk with Atlas Staffing. We're going to hear from Emily Lindberg. Emily, we're very glad that you're here today. We're anxious to learn more about Atlas Staffing and the opportunities to join your team. Please take the ball and help us understand about Atlas Staffing today.
Yeah, good morning. So yes, I'm here with Atlas Staffing. We are one of the largest locally owned and operated employment agencies in the Twin Cities, you know, and in Minnesota in general. And last week we were actually ranked #1 largest veteran-owned company in Minnesota for 2020. So with Atlas, we specialize in light industrial and manufacturing industries. So we do have 14 locations currently, and over the next few weeks, we're adding 2 more. We actually just opened an office about a month ago right in Monticello down the street from the Career Force Center. So with 14 locations, you can imagine that we hire for quite a few different companies across the state, quite a few well-known companies across the state. So really positions, shifts, pay, you know, skill sets are across the board. We can pretty much help anyone, you know, coming in for something entry level where they don't necessarily have experience or maybe don't know what they are really wanting as a career yet, all the way through to people who, you know, are maybe wanting to make a lateral change or something close to home and stay within, you know, the industry that they've been in for years. So we can really help people all across the board, you know, all stages of life. You do have to be 18 years of age as well for Atlas Staffing to start with us. But like I said, as soon as you're 18, you know, if it's your first job, we can get you started with that. We do offer competitive benefits and pay structures, again, because we hire for multiple companies. This information varies depending on, you know, what that individual company offers, but internally we do have benefits that we offer through Atlas Staffing until you're hired on permanently with one of our clients. We do also offer a referral bonus program with Atlas. You know, we see some of our best employees coming through referrals. So we obviously like to award our employees for that. So you can earn $50 per referral as long as they work their first 2 weeks. You don't even have to actually be working through Atlas at the time. But as long as they work their first 2 weeks, you get an extra $50 and it's totally unlimited. We do offer weekly pay, obviously, you know, especially right now, this is important. So we pay every Friday, regardless of the company that you are working at through Atlas. And we pride ourselves on local jobs. So all 14 locations are affiliated with each other at Atlas, but the positions vary office to office as far as what the office is offering. So for example, if you were to apply with our Monticello location and you called Elk River, the positions could be totally different. But you only have to apply with one of our locations to have access to all 14. So, you know, if you moved and you were closer to a different location now, you can call them, see what they have available in the area. So it's a good option. Like I said, if you move or anything like that, you don't have to apply with all different locations. And we like to keep it local. So again, with Monticello, for example, certain radiuses around each office. So if you apply with Monticello, we're not going to offer you a position in St. Paul. So, and then down at the bottom of this first page here, you can see my contact information. I'm the regional recruitment manager, and I also specialize with our locations in the northern region of Atlas. So I work closely with Elk River, St. Cloud, Anoka, and Monticello. But if you're looking for a position closer to one of our other offices, I can help you with, connecting with any of our locations across the state. And then if we move forward to the next slide, I did pull a few different positions just through our Monticello location, given the fact that, we're with the Monticello Career Force Center today. So do you have that slide pulled up at all?
Yes.
Okay. So just going through the second slide then, you'll see the first one, production worker in Maple Lake. We have machine operators in Maple Lake, warehouse associates in Annandale, assembly workers in Annandale, driver's assistants in Becker, assembly technicians in Elk River. Again, this is really just the tip of the iceberg for positions. I pulled just a handful of some of the more recent openings that opened up this week through our Monticello location. But again, really, this is just what I could fit on one slide. We hire for so many companies that we have, different positions and positions change. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You're
we got,
good, Emily. Keep going.
keep going, Emily.
Okay. So again, you can just preview this, as job seekers, some of the positions in the area for the Monticello location. And if any of these interest you, you can reach out to me directly and I can get you set up to apply for that specific position. But just keep in mind, because we hire for so many different companies, we have other options available. Really just dependent on, the shift you're looking for, the hourly wage you're looking for, the skill set you have, and that kind of thing. We really try to match as best we can with what the job seeker is looking for and the positions we have to offer. If you take a look at these specific positions, all of these ones are entry level. So meaning, the job seeker does not have to have related work experience for the position. The companies offer on the job training, and we have multiple shifts available with most of these as well. So again, down at the bottom, how to apply, the quickest, most efficient way I would say would be to reach out to me directly. Again, because if you're interested in a specific position, I can get you, set up to apply with the specific office that's hiring for that position. However, we do have the text option as well. So you can text Atlas Jobs to 31996 to apply. You'll get a link back with an application that you can fill out right through your phone. And I did want to highlight our Monticello office on the slide as well, just because, it's local to the area. Again, it is brand new. So the phone number is there, the address is there right down the street from the Career Force Center. And then we also have a website too, atlasstaffinginc.com. Not all of our positions are listed there at a given time, again, because we hire for so many companies, but it gives you a good idea of some more of the positions in the area too.
Very good, Emily. And we sure appreciate your information with regard to Atlas Staffing today. And we certainly want to take an opportunity to say congratulations to you and your accomplishment of being #1 veteran-owned company in Minnesota, like in your industry. That's quite an accomplishment, and we congratulate you on your success. They're Atlas Staffing. They specialize in light industrial employment opportunities. They've got 14 offices in and around our area. They offer seasonal, trial to hire, and direct hire kinds of positions. They've got competitive pay and benefits. They've got a referral bonus program, weekly pay and local jobs. And they, again, have 14 different locations here in our area. They've got a new office right here in Monticello. They are looking for production workers in Maple Lake, machine operators in Maple Lake. They've got some warehouse associate positions in Annandale, along with some assembly worker positions in Annandale, a driver's assistant in Becker, and much more. And remember, that's kind of just the tip of the iceberg, all that she could fit on this little bit of a slide today. She was excited to tell us there are many more opportunities to join the Atlas Staffing team. We sure appreciate your joining us today, Emily. And I would ask, are there any job seeker questions for us right now?
We do have one. We have a job seeker who is looking for a part-time position, and I'm wondering if Emily has any of those.
Yes, so most of our positions are full-time, trial to hire. A big misconception is that we hire all temporary jobs. With Atlas Staffing specifically, most of our positions, like I said, are trial to hire permanent opportunities, and we do have full-time and part-time positions available. Most of our positions are going to be, more in that full-time range, but we do offer part-time as well. So definitely reach out to me. And we can kind of take a look depending on, what other factors in as far as what you're looking for and see what we have on a part-time basis.
Emily, if you could just remind us some of the best ways to reach you. Can we call you? Should we email you? What's the best way to learn more?
Yeah, so the best way to reach me would probably be to give me a call. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, and my phone number is 763-453-0834. That's a direct line, so you'd reach me directly if you call that number.
Very good, and thank you, Emily, and thank you for those questions as well. We appreciate the engagement and the interaction. We're wanting to give you the information that you are looking for today. Thank you, Emily. We're going to move on. We're going to get a chance to learn more together now with Cintas. We're joined with from Cintas by Kelsey Brempel. And just to let you know, participants, I had some technical problems. I moved from one location to another, and I hope that I'm coming through just fine. And remember, we're here at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're here to help you Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. We're open. We're open by appointment, 763-271-3700. Whether it's your first job, your next or your last, we'd be happy to help you. We've got resources and information, hope and inspiration, the things that you need to start your new job real soon, right here through the Monticello Career Force Center. Let's move to Cintas and welcome Kelsey and give you the floor, ma'am. Anxious to learn more about your company today.
All right, great. Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Kelsey Brempel. I'm the Senior HR Manager at our Maple Grove facility for Cintas. And if you don't know about Cintas, you may have seen our trucks driving on the road, but we are part of the professional services industry, and we specialize in corporate identity uniform programs and a variety of facility service products such as entrance and logo mats, restroom supplies, promotional products, first aid and safety products, fire protection solutions, things of that nature. And we do so via a truck. We were founded in 1968 by Dick Farmer. However, our company has roots back to 1929. It's actually his grandparents founded our company in 1929 as Acme Industrial Uniform Supply. And they started the company after, during the Great Depression, there was a lot of companies, a lot of industrial companies needing shop rags. And they started the company by picking up those shop rags, bringing them home and, laundering them. And all of the family members were involved. It started out as very much a mom and pop shop type of a company, that family culture. And to this day, their great-grandson, Scott Farmer, is now running their company. Even though we are now publicly traded on the NASDAQ, we're a Fortune 500 company. We still go back to the roots, and the culture here at Cintas is one of the biggest reasons I joined the company, and why we have a lot of partners that have been with the company for 20 plus years. So a little bit more, we are headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio. We've got just about now 40,000 partners across the United States, over 450 facilities. So there's a lot of opportunity for growth and promotion if you're willing to relocate. I'm obviously out of the Maple Grove location and looking to fill some openings here in Maple Grove, but we do have other facilities in the metro area. We have 2 facilities in Minneapolis, one in St. Paul, one in Eagan, and we do have a facility up in St. Cloud as well, which would be a potential, for job seekers in the Monticello area. Our location in Maple Grove is currently looking to hire route service sales representatives. Those are the partners that go out and provide the uniforms and the facility services products to our customers. And They start at a $19 an hour training pay, convert to a base plus commission pay plan once they are certified and fully trained and take on their own route. That position is a 4-day work week. Kind of depends on which route you take on, which day of the week you have off, but no weekends. With our other positions that we're hiring for, we do have some in our production area. So we are looking for a garment hanger, which is a first shift position, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. That position starts at $13 an hour, plus it has incentive pay, so you can earn additional compensation based on performance. We have a loader-unloader position on second shift. Our second shift partners work Monday through Thursday, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then on Fridays from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. and that pay starts at $16 an hour. And since I sent the slides to Adam, this position has been filled. However, we do have, we no longer have a utility partner, but we have a folding partner, a folding position available. Similar pay to the garment hanger, it's an incentive-based pay, so it starts at a $13 base, and then you can earn additional pay per hour based off of performance. And that position is really working with the variety of the bulk products, folding towels, bagging towels, folding aprons, things of that nature. And outside of our Maple Grove location, I think it's important to say, since we do have so many other locations, we're looking for a variety of other positions from, production to service to outside sales to management across the metro area and up in St. Cloud as well. So I definitely encourage job seekers to check out the website and take a look at other opportunities that may be a potential fit. If there isn't anything at our Maple Grove location, there might be others out there up in St. Cloud. A little bit more about Cintas. We do provide weekly pay. When we get our partners in, we have a really great referral program. So new partners starting have the opportunity to refer others and earn a $1,000 referral payment, which is paid out on the day the person starts. And right now we're doing a sign-on bonus for our route service sales representative positions. So this is new as of this week, and now through January 31st, we are paying out a $1,000 sign-on bonus for our SSR positions. And so the way it's paid out is the person will receive $500 on their onboarding date, their hire date, and then after 6 months of employment, they will receive the additional $500 for a total of $1,000. Outside of that, I'm not sure if you have benefits. So our partners, enjoy in the service department a really great 4-day work week, and all partners are eligible for a variety of benefits, medical, dental, vision. We have a variety of options within the medical and the dental, depending on how you want to pay for your insurance, from high deductible plans, which could be as low as $0 to have, up to the lower deductible plans, which are your typical traditional insurance, copay, low deductible. And so it all depends on what your what you and your family need as far as medical coverage. We do provide free short-term disability for all of our partners, free personal health evaluations every year for partners and their spouses. We have a really great retirement program that consists of 401k matching contributions, free profit sharing, and our employee stock ownership program, so our partners earn free stock in the company. We don't work weekends, and we do provide PTO on day one to all of our partners. It is prorated depending on when you start within our fiscal year, and paid holidays.
certainly a very rich benefit package available at Cintas. Thank you, Kelsey. We sure appreciate the insight that you've given us about your company. I wanted to circle back on a couple quick things. I noted, folks, job seekers, that they've got over 450 facilities across the U.S. and Canada, and we heard Kelsey talk about the fact that there are lots of different locations, whether you're looking to stay here locally or perhaps go elsewhere. They're a large organization and would have a fit for you no matter where it is you want to be. I also wanted to call out that little bit of on the bottom on the corner over there that talks about diversity and inclusion, and how important I think that is to circle back on that message that Cintas is committed to focusing on diversity and looking for more ways to be a truly inclusive organization. I think that's quite something to claim, and we appreciate your sharing your goals like that with our job seekers here today. Kelsey, I wondered, as far as a driver position goes, is there any certain license requirements that you're looking for as one might want to be a route sales service representative?
Yeah, great question. So no special license needed, just a regular Class D. However, as part of the offer process, we do provide the partner or the candidate would have to be able to get a DOT certification, and that is something that we provide as part of the offer process. You do need to be at least 21 years of age as well, since it is a DOT regulated position.
Thank you, Kelsey. I appreciate that. And Kelsey, if you could just please give a shout to the job titles that you're looking to fill today.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, route service sales representatives, variety of production positions, our garment hanger, loader, unloader, and a folder position.
Very good, and thank you. And before us, we can read that, of course, they offer competitive pay. Again, a rich benefit package that starts, I think I heard her say it starts on day one, to include some paid time off, no weekends, and so forth. Just a strong opportunity. We sure appreciate Cintas. We appreciate Kelsey. We'll come back to you with any other further questions as we go. And she mentioned too that there's a $1,000 sign-on bonus paid incrementally too. So lots of different good reasons to consider joining the Cintas team today. And you can see Kelsey's contact information right there before you. Are there questions now for Cintas or any others before we move on?
There aren't any questions, Tim.
Okay, thank you. So just want to give a quick little plug again to the Monticello Career Force Center. We're here. We're available by phone, by appointment. It's as easy as grabbing your phone, giving us a call at 763-271-3700. We're here to help you, whether it's your first job, your next job, or your last. We've got the resources and information, hope and inspiration that you need to land your next job real soon. We can help you get a resume together. We can help you do a job search. We can help you with some career training. Lots of different reasons to come on over to the Monticello Career Force Center. We've also got veteran services here. We've got a fantastic adult basic education lab that's available. Lots of different tools in your career toolbox right here at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're at 406 East 7th Street. Our phone is 763-271-3700. We're going to move on, and I have the fortune of talking about Cassia, and it's a local healthcare facility that I'm very familiar with and hold in high regard. They do good work in and around the Wright County area, and their company representative, Laura Manthe, we got word a little earlier this morning that she's not feeling well, a little under the weather. So that opportunity came my way to speak on their behalf. So I'm grateful for this, and we're hoping that Laura can join us next time around. So Cassia, then, I think what we got to understand is that they are a long-term care facility, and this is your opportunity to care for others in a meaningful way, to do rich and rewarding work and make other people's lives better in a way that is good for you, good for your pocketbook, and good for your career. So let's talk a little bit together about Cassia and what is called an Augustana Elim affiliation. And as I guess, just an aside, as I understood not all that long ago, Cassia has something to do with some sort of, I'm going to call it an anointing oil of health in olden times anyway. And I don't want to get too far off track, but I just want to tip the hand and say, I know what Cassia means, and now you do too. So let's look together at the departments that are hiring there at Cassia. And remember, they're over in Buffalo. I did find their street address, and now it's 200 Park Avenue. I know that to be true. So let's take a look together at some of the departments they're hiring for. First off, in nursing, they're looking for those certified nursing assistants. And I know that if you've got the training and the education, they'd love to put you on the floor immediately. But yet at the same time, if you're looking for other training information, if you don't have that nursing assistant certification, we should talk together. We should talk with Laura Manthe. We should talk with Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, and together we can help you get the certification that you need to join the team there at Parkview Care Center or Cassia Life. And up there in the corner, we can see their websites, www.cassialife.org/jobs, along with www.parkviewcarecenter.org. And bottom line, drill into those job tabs. And we can see that it says free CNA training for those interested in the healthcare field. And what a great way to start your healthcare career field, or rather start your career in the healthcare field and get a pathway going right there at Cassie with some free training as well. They have openings for support services, resident care assistant positions, along with culinary. Or culinary, depending on how you want to pronounce that word today. But they're looking for cooks. They're looking for dietary aides. They're looking for people that can provide wholesome and healthy and safe and nourishing meals for the people that they care for, people that would be in your care, people that would appreciate your culinary skills right there at Parkview or Cassia. They offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and tuition discounts at partner colleges. And for young people that might be attending today, I know that they're a great employer and a great way to start your healthcare career. If you are 16, 17, 18 years old, be in contact with Cassia. Be in contact with Laura Manthe. She'd be a champion for you to help you get your career started in the healthcare career continuum. And it would be a great chance to start right there at Cassia. They're in Buffalo. They're easy to find. They're at parkviewcarecenter.org for the website, or cassialife.org, and then drilling down into their job tabs. Remember, we can help you with further information about any of these employers. We've got good relations with all of them. We're very glad that they've joined us here today at our virtual career fair, and we have, again, good relations and can help you as a job seeker get further connected with these great companies if you want to know more about their companies and their careers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to circle back just kind of for a lightning round. I want to go through those companies again, and I want to give them the opportunity to share any further thoughts with us as job seekers today. And I'm going to call out some things that I want to maybe have us address together. If you could speak a little bit again about your workplace culture, talk a little bit about what you've done to make it a safe place in this time of COVID-19 and how things are going at your company. If you are felon friendly, mention it. If you have other opportunities or ideas that you want to share with job seekers today, here's your chance in a little bit of a lightning round. So Tolomatic, we're sure glad that your team joined us today. Thank you for sharing some really good information about career opportunities on your team. Going to go to you first to say, do you have closing thoughts or ideas that you would like to share with us today?
Yeah, thanks, Tim. This is John Sufka again. Yeah, for the atmosphere here, we're a family company. Our culture is such that we are very customer-oriented, positive, friendly team atmosphere. We work very well cross-functionally, machine shop to assembly to engineering to the sales groups. We all are working to make sure that we're meeting our customers' requirements and requests. The things that we do to keep our employees safe, they're very key to us. Is we've implemented, starting back in March, we do daily cleaning of our areas, cleaning them down, making sure that they're clean for the next shift coming in, for what we're doing. We have cleaning solutions and hand sanitizers out there. We have masks that we have. We also have safe, and we practice the 6 feet safe distancing. We have that with both our work centers and the machine shop, and we also have that in our assembly with the benches that we have in a lot of the areas where they're set up so that we can be that distance apart as we're working through to make sure that everybody is safe during these times. Like I said, we're looking for people that are looking for a place that they can grow with and stay with us. We've had a number of people that will come in and they will, increase their skill sets and find maybe they want to go to a different area. They may have started in assembly and then they end up in the future being working in the machine shop or maybe working in one of the engineering areas. We're very open to that. Once we get good people in here, we want to make sure that we're going to retain those people and that they can stay with us for many years. We've got assemblers and machinists that have been in here for 20 plus years with us, and we really do value that experience and having those people on board with us. So we're just looking for someone that, you know, has the mechanical aptitude, has a can-do positive attitude, looking for someplace they can come in and work in a nice climate or conditioned atmosphere, very bright, very clean, and grow with us.
Very good, Tolomatic. I sure appreciate your additional insight today there. Tolomatic, they're in Hamel. They are a world-class manufacturing company right here in our area, extending opportunities to you to join their team on a variety of shifts and hours. They've got machinist positions, machine operator, production associates, material associates, and we also heard earlier about what was called an applications engineer position. Remember, manufacturing is not dark, dirty, dangerous. It's bright, it's safe, it's advanced technology, offering great opportunities to earn a great income right here in our area. Thank you, Tolomatic. We sure appreciate your joining us today. We're going to move and we're going to have a chance to do a last chance visit with our friend Emily Lindberg there at Atlas Staff. When we've understood at Atlas Staffing, we sure appreciate your first time through with us and helping us understand that you specialize in light industrial opportunities. You've got 14 different locations. You offer seasonal, trial to hire, and direct hire kinds of positions. Lots of positions here in our area. You've got great competitive wages and benefits, a referral bonus program, and more, and that you pay weekly as well. Wanted to get your chance, or give you a chance, Emily, to recap and to maybe give a shout out to some of the positions right here in our area.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you covered it really well just then, but just a few, highlights, I guess, is Atlas Staffing is also deemed an essential business. So we operate regardless, of what's going on in the world, as well as our clients. We have our own COVID precautions. If you visit our website, atlasstaffinginc.com, there is a designated page on our site listing, all of the different things we do internally to keep everybody safe and healthy. And then in addition to that, all of our clients have their own individual precautions that they take as well. With Atlas Staffing, we are a second chance employer. Another word for that is felony friendly. We do have clients who are willing to give second chances for that. One big thing is no matter which office you apply with Atlas, all of our staff members can assist you. We don't assign you to any particular staffing coordinator. If you call, if you come in, any of our staff will know who you are and be able to assist you. And all of our staff are working on site. We are socially distancing, but all of our locations are currently open to the public. So if you don't have access to a computer at home to be able to apply online, you can schedule an appointment by calling either myself or one of our locations to come in and use one of our kiosks to apply in person as well. And again, we help anyone get a job through all aspects of life. So if it's your first job, you can come, get started with us. If you're just looking for a change in your industry, we can help you with that. Our clients offer lots of opportunity for growth within. We have people start entry level with no experience, and a few years later, they're up into the supervisor and management types of positions. So that's our goal, is to have you hired on permanently and be able to move up successfully within our clients.
Thank you, Emily. Lots of great reasons to consider joining the Atlas Staffing team today. Again, whether it's your first job, or maybe you're looking to find something closer to home, or maybe try something different, Atlas Staffing has opportunities. Thank you so much, Emily. You can see her contact information, and we learned today also that they have a brand new office right here in Monticello. And remember, the Monticello Career Force Center is open for you Monday through Friday by appointment. Just just need you to grab that phone, 763-271-3700. If you're having technical issues with your home computer or a challenge to get internet access, so many different things are available to you right here at the Monticello Career Force Center. All you got to do is give us a call, 763-271-3700. We'll get you started. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Atlas Staffing. We're going to go back and have a quick visit with Kelsey at Cintas. Thank you for helping us understand more about your very large organization and lots of different ways that we can join your team. Kelsey, any further thoughts that you would like to add to today's conversation, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to say Cintas is definitely a company where you can change careers without changing companies. Talked a lot about the different opportunities, not only within the Minnesota market here, but throughout the entire United States. And I would say, our partners know that every job here is critical, and that teamwork, promotes and ensures that our customers are getting the great products and services that they need from Cintas. As far as COVID safety protocols, we have a very thorough program in place where each of our departments have specific cleaning requirements. We do, require our partners to wear masks, while traveling in the public areas of the facility. And a variety, I would say, of just the cleaning protocols that are in place that help keep our partners safe, and the social distancing, in addition to many other things. And one thing that our company, as an essential business, has been able to provide throughout this pandemic is we provide safety products. We provide hand sanitizer wipes and hand sanitizer stations. And I think that's been a huge piece of our business, in addition to we have an ultra spray process. And so a lot of facilities that end up closing down, Cintas goes in and cleans the facility with our ultra spray business to kill COVID after a case. And so we got a lot of really great things going on that have continued to help our business grow throughout all of this and remain, steady and strong. And, we're doing the same for our partners here to keep them safe.
Thank you, Kelsey. We sure appreciate your insight today. And it's interesting to note that there are so many different companies prospering, thriving, and growing as a result of sort of a demand-driven situation in relation to COVID. And Cintas is yet another fine example of that. Lots of different good reasons to consider joining the Cintas team today. And thank you so much, Kelsey. And her contact information is right there before us today. And look at those benefits and other good wage information too on that screen. Adam, we're going to move, and it's my chance to just give us a little bit of a reminder about the healthcare opportunities that are available at Cassia and Parkview Care Center right there in Buffalo. It's a chance to do meaningful and rewarding work, caring for others, other people that may have made a difference to you when you were younger, perhaps. It is just a great opportunity, again, to do meaningful and rewarding work. Let's look at some of the positions they have available. They have nursing assistant positions available. They've got what are called resident care assistant positions, as well as food services, cooks, and dietary aides. And I also know that they're always looking to add to their environmental services team. Remember, too, that they offer free CNA training for those interested in a career in the healthcare field. And they're mentioning that they offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and tuition discounts at partner colleges. Lots of good reasons to look at Cassia, and their website is cassialife.org and parkviewcarecenter.org. And from there, it's just a matter of drilling into their into the jobs tab. Also wanted to mention that their street address in Buffalo is 200 Park Lane. 200 Park Lane, and I'm happy to give you Laura's phone number. It's 763-682-1131. 763-682-1131 is a phone number that you can note today for further employment inquiries right there at Parkview and Cassia right here in Buffalo. We sure appreciate your joining us today and investing time in our virtual career fairs, something that we do every third Thursday of the month. We feel that it's an important opportunity for us to get together with you as job seekers in a safe and productive way and extend to you career opportunities, whether it's your first job, your next job, or your first, next, or last job. We're here to help you. We're right here at the Monticello Career Force Center. We're at 763-271-3700. We have resources and information and certainly lots of hope and inspiration these days as well to help people be successful in their careers. Kelly, are there questions for us as presenters or our fine business partners today?
We do not have any questions in the Q&A right now.
All right. Well, very good. Job seekers, on behalf of Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services, on behalf of Minnesota's Department of Employment and Economic Development, and on behalf of your event planning team, we are very grateful that you've invested time with us. And we certainly want to give a shout out and a thank you to our 4 employer companies today as well. We want to thank Tolomatic. We want to thank Atlas Staffing. We want to thank Cintas, and again, Cassia. Folks, you did a great job at sharing a very inspirational message about reasons why to join your team at your companies today. Job seekers, we wish you success in your efforts, and employers, we thank you for bringing your fire here to our event today. Lots of good reasons to be happy, lots of action steps to take. We're here to help you. We're the Monticello Career Force Center. We're at 763-271-3700. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.